Hello, my friends. Well, you ever have one of those days when it's just not going right? I woke up late, didn't get, I woke up at like 4:30, which often happens to me. I wake up in the middle of the night and then I had a pee emergency, which was brutal because, I was half asleep and I didn't notice my pee jug was way too full. So that took a while to clean up, and yes, it's as ugly as you think. And then I finally fell back asleep, and then I woke up at 11. So I haven't done anything now. It's like 4 o'clock, and it looks like it's gonna rain pretty bad. Anyway, thought I'd show you a few updates on what I've been working on so far. So I bought this table and 2 chairs off Craigslist, 20 bucks. This is the back side. I'm about to cut about 8 inches off because I only want my counter to be about 20 inches. Well, it'll be about 21, but that's okay. Here's the other side. It's used, so definitely not perfect. Scratch right here you can see, and these 2 knots have looks like the polyurethane is wearing out. I might put some kind of darker polyurethane coating on it, but I'm not sure at this point. And one of these lucky chairs is going to be my toilet. So here we have some coffee I got from a bulk food thing, and it's not the greatest brand, Western Family, but I'm going to try it. It's hazelnut. It smells good, and it cost me $1.35, and there's like maybe 2 cups in here. But it's just kind of an experiment to see if it tastes good. Tip of the hat, Static Campervan, for the idea of trying things in bulk. You can see that there's whole beans still in here. The grinder didn't grind it very well. Tisk tisk. It was whole bean, and then they had a grinder. Okay, let's try this coffee. It's not bad. I would consider buying it again. It's that drinkable. It's not awesome, but not as good as Scott's Campervan, I gotta say. But it's pretty good. So I just bought this ladder from Amazon. 79 Canadian. I just could not pass up that price. I'm gonna take a look at it, see if it was worth it. Collapsible, there's no way, dealing with a van like this, I need to clean the solar panels. It's not even about cleaning them. When it gets winter, and if we get snow, somehow I got to get that snow off my solar panels. And there's just no shortage of common sense just to get a ladder. A ladder to rent at Home Depot is 18 bucks or like 4 hours. So buy one for 80, and the shipping is free since I have Prime temporarily. Win, win, win. Here it is against the van. This is an 8.5 foot ladder, and as you can see, well, it's not fully upright. I guess I could do it more. Of course, that's not safe to stand on. It was too close. That's more upright. You just push these little knobby things in with both hands at once, and it goes down. It's a good purchase. I'm happy with it. I tried it. Seems stable. It was 99 Canadian, and I was on sale, $20 off. Like I said, with the Prime free shipping, it's hard to beat. Well, this is the cleanest this van has been since I don't know when. But everything's on the bed or out the back. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to insulate behind this wall and then build my little kitchen thing so I can have a more comfortable place to get ready in the morning for work and stuff. But I won't finish this. I'm just going to insulate it and do like a Mickey Mouse job on this, just temporary. Well, this is how it's roughly going to look, except that I need this edge to go all the way there. I need to go right to 3/4 of an inch away from the batteries, because this chair barely fits. I still need to put a 1/2 inch plywood there, so it's going to be a tight fit. So that's why I'm going to use the piece that I cut off here and make this about 6 inches longer, or so, maybe 8 inches. Problem is, I realized that it's not going to look that good because I'm going to have to glue the two edges and it's going to be sticking out this far. I am going to put a perimeter of I don't know what you call it, storage, but it's going to basically be like go up about 5 inches, and it's just going to be a lip of cedar all the way around. So I figured that was going to hide the edge, but unless I have the cedar lip way over here, I think that's a bit, well, maybe I'll do that, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, it's closest to how it's going to look. Of course, this is not finished over here. Worst case scenario, I can always take this apart, and I'm not going to glue anything because the glue makes it difficult to get apart. But if it's just screws, I can always take it apart and buy a nicer piece of wood at some point in the future. Well, it's as clean as it's going to get for now. Spent the whole day, well, not the whole day, but most of the day cleaning it. And then I had to dig out some of my insulation, and so I could put some plywood on there so I could have my hook so my fridge isn't going to fly out. And one of my next jobs, started the other day, is to start running wire for the wires, and I'm going to put them all up here so I can have my LEDs up there. So this is what I'm going to use for my thinsulate, which is right there. That's 30 linear feet. I'm going to use upside down 3M VHB tape. This is 108 feet, 1/4 inch in width, and I think that'll work pretty good because it's super strong, and it also I don't have to worry about temperature issues, which is one of my concerns about using the Gorilla Glue. But even the Gorilla Glue, it's good from minus 17 Celsius to 48 Celsius above, so it never gets to those temperatures in Vancouver. So I think I might use a combination. I might just use like 2-inch pieces. I'm not really sure how to do that yet. Should I use, because each piece is going to be, you know, like a foot long or whatever. So should I use the entire piece, or should I do it like a rectangle kind of thing? Questions. Anyway, I'm really liking this this table here. It's awesome. This counter. It's a nice change. I got my solar light. Yes, I had an accident with this spray foam. Note to anybody who's thinking of using spray foam, if you use one of those gun things, make sure that the trigger is working properly. Because the one that I had, the trigger, you know, I used it, and then the trigger stopped performing properly and it just was stuck open. So I connected the bottle. I was like, shh, everywhere. So I said, heck with it, I'm just putting it in. All right, well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Be well, my friends.